Back at it again. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we all gonna do this.
Taylor Swift.
Evermore.
Back. We listened to Red. That was good. We listened to Folklore.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was great.
And I thought we'd be done with Taylor Swift for like years.
Oh.
But then she decided to drop an album, like literally I think the week after we posted that Red video.
6 a.m. in the morning. Awesome's like, we got to listen to this, right? I'm like, I'm all in it. I was so excited, I almost spoiled it for myself.
We got a Patreon request. Literally the millisecond that I looked at my phone, I was like, hey, Taylor Swift dropped an album. I got the notification, Patreon request. And then I felt in my soul that it would be a Taylor Swift. Shout out to Melanie Mendez.
Thank you, Melanie.
Shout out to you. We're going to dive in. We're going to do it the same way. We're going to have the lyrics up. We're going to be reading and we're going to be listening, bruh.
And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on. The more that you say, the less I know. The more that you say, the less I know.
Don't this give you R&B vibes? It sounds like if Destiny's Child was like wearing suspenders and a cowboy hat.
Dude, this sounds like Brandy.
I come back stronger than a 90s trend.
Ooh. Bars!
Hey, that's mom.
Still have the mask on. Dude, that was a strong opening track. That was like...
Dude, the Latin, the guitar and all of that, it didn't even... It sounded like a completely different song that Taylor Swift made. Like, you could tell the growth from her music and all of that, from like Red and all of that. Oh, dude, this felt like an R&B song. It was like, what am I hearing right now?
It felt R&B. I could imagine with the guitar and the vocal melody, I could imagine like Destiny's Child, Brandy, especially with the guitar. I could even imagine like Lauryn Hill.
Oh yeah,
someone
Lauryn Hill
on this type of thing. In the lyrics, dude, show me the places where the others gave you scars. I'd give that a 9. I really enjoyed that.
I give that a 10.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. A 10. Like I didn't even give All Too Well a 10. A 10 has to be like a perfect song.
I feel like this is my type of song.
Only songs I would give 10s are sugar-free songs. This had crossover. I can imagine some black people. Y'all be commenting talking about it's not a race thing. I know that there is plenty of black, Asian, Hispanic.
Yeah, of course.
There's just like with rap music. There's black,
like the right
Asian, Hispanic, white. But you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about. Hood niggas are not listening to Taylor Swift,
Hood
bro.
Niggas. Hood niggas.
People, this is a lifestyle that I did not know these songs, man, and no one I know listens to these songs.
Like I have to say, this is very, very late in my life right now that I started listening to Taylor Swift.
No one in his block listens to Taylor Swift. You know the type of black people. We're not. You know what we're talking about. This sounds like some old crooner track.
You booked the night train for a reason.
This song already hurts my soul, bro.
And while dancing, left you out there standing.
This song hurts. Can't you just feel the pain in your heart right now?
My heart's made of glass, but you know what? That's an organ that I really don't need right now.
No crowd of friends applauded your hometown skeptics, and I couldn't give a reason. Dorm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well, it like the halls that we once walked through. One ready, so I watch you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer. What a shame she's fucked in the head, they said, but you'll find the real thing instead. Tapestry that I've shredded. Oh,
Jesus.
Pain problems.
Now this is a 10 to me. This song is a 10.
I'm taking that one track back to a 9 and giving this one a 10.
You see what I'm saying? A song has
My
to
apologies.
Hit me.
My apologies. But this one right here, oh my goodness. If she released a rap album, this would be the one. This would be it.
You could literally say this with bars, bro. But you know what made this song like stand out to me? Like the beat was slow. Like it kind of didn't match like the melody that she was singing and the instrumental behind it. It was slightly off. It sounded like the beat needed to be a little bit faster
to
match the vocals. So like the moment it started, it just gave you this sense of unease. That was really good.
Bridge! That bridge would hit the mark. Like, gave it ascended this whole track to like a whole other level right there.
Entire song is a quotable lyric, really.
It is. It had like a continuous story.
You'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up the tapestry that I shred.
Dude, that is bars.
Dude.
It's so weird that I'm saying bars.
And I like the way she's using the term champagne problems, like, because, you know, champagne problems, like, if you say, like, oh, I just have so much money and I don't know what to do with it, you know, that's a champagne problem. But she uses that phrase and, like, breaks it down to have it mean different things, like, throughout the whole thing. But, dude, this is like a rapper. Like, you know how a rapper would say a phrase and it would mean multiple things? Dude, bars.
I don't like a gold rush. I don't like it. On just what it would be like to love you and grow up that beautiful with your hair falling into place like dominoes.
Oh, this chorus bangs, bro. In the saddest way possible, but it bangs. The multi-syllables, bro. The multi-syllable. This is bars.
I almost jump in.
Whoa, dude, what? Wait, what?
You know what this reminds? This reminds you of a like Amy Shark type pop music.
Amy Shark.
I'm ready to shake things up, dear God. This is really gonna mess her up.
That's a pop story that really needs some more recognition outside
Look
of
up
Australia.
Amy Shark, guys. She needs it. She is fire.
She's huge in Australia, but I feel like Swifties would love some Amy Shark.
Me a drink, I get drunk, I full sip just so I can adore you.
Again, what? That was like, I guess, I feel like a rapper.
The reason I love rap music a lot, and it sounds so appealing to my ear, is like the complete rhymes and the multi-syllable schemes.
The metaphors and all of that.
Like how she says, I don't like slow motion, double vision, and a rose blush.
Yeah.
I don't like that falling feeling, like flying till the bone crush. Like
Dude,
rose
that's
blush.
literally like some, that's like some Far Side type of like
Oh yeah.
lyrics up in here.
Like the way like that rose blush and bone crush.
It's like some Booty Brown up in here.
Like the way that's a complete rhyme instead of just like blush and crush rhyming, like the way the words before that rhyme, it just sounds so good, man.
And that, you know, the second verse is like, you know, what must it be like to grow up that beautiful when your hair is falling into a place like a domino? Yeah, my mind turns your life into folklore. Ooh. Midwest vibes.
It does.
Wanted to know who you were hanging with. While I was gone, I would have asked. Call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. The road not taking looks real good now.
This guitar is mathy almost.
Call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. Blood on your truck tires. Now I'm missing your smile. Half the day, just for old only soul who can tell which smiles I'm faking.
So sad, dude. Gosh.
First things first, Taylor Swift. You got to do a live performance of this whole album because I'm already loving it.
We would go there.
We would go there.
We would go there.
Go to the front seats just standing there with a blank expression, but we love it.
Yes, that's how we are at concerts. The way she these choruses are so strong that like we could call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend. Like the way she rides it, so good.
It's so bizarre. Like
I ain't never heard her flow this well.
it's just like a fever dream up in here, man.
I thought it was like today was a fairy tale. That's when I think of Taylor Swift, all I think of is she wears short skirts. You know? How we get to this, man? And wonder about the only soul who can tell which smiles I'm faking, and the heart I know I'm breaking is my own, to leave the warmest bed I've ever known. Is this song about a hometown hookup? Who's she smashing? Taylor Swift, you supposed to be a virgin. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
You're gonna have
to. That's a joke I took too far. You can't be talking about premarital sex, Taylor. I thought everyone was wearing promise rings, man.
The promise rings.
It's a 9.5.
It's a 9.6.
You just want to be different, bro. I want to tolerate it. Just like how I tolerate your hairline.
Young Thug.
Didn't watch you beating with your head low.
Dude, the beat is eerily off time with the vocals again.
Older and wiser, and I wait by the door like I'm just a kid. Portrait, late celebrated with the battle heroes. Welcome with the fancy shit. Was that man who threw blankets over my barbed wire? If you then lose it, I sit and watch you.
She sits and watches you, bro.
Break free and leave us in ruin. Took this dagger in me and removed it. Gain the weight of you, then lose it. That's something you can't do. Dude, what is this song?
These are bars, bro. Like that line, like, gain the weight of you, then lose it. Like, that's a bar. If you ain't getting paid in the earth this big, you worthless, kid. Nigga don't deserve to live.
I can't get paid in the earth this big, you worthless, kid. Nigga don't deserve to live. Go and get it, motherfucker, if you murder kids.
That's what the cadence of this and the way she's doing it gives me Cameron vibes, honestly.
Cameron.
Where's the man who throw blankets over my barbed wire? I ain't doing that for no hoe, not with my cashmere blankets. But man, fire. I'd give this a 9. I'd give this
Give
a
it
9.
a 9.
Next song, Nobody, No Crime, featuring Haim. I don't know who Haim is, but we'll see who Haim is, man.
SD's a friend. No, there ain't
Concept tracks, I love it.
did it, but I just can't prove it.
If Taylor was releasing albums like this all the time, I would have been a fan, bro.
Tuesday night at Olive Garden, at her job or anywhere.
Olive Garden, that made me hate this song.
I think he did it, but I just
This song makes me feel like getting out of my tractor and getting in a Escalade, but I still have on overalls.
licensed when I was 15.
Oh,
Of houses to know.
murder,
SD sister's gonna swear
alibis,
his mistress took out a big
schemes.
policy.
Oh, the last part of the chorus where she changes it to "She thinks I did it." That's so shant.
That is some Shant stuff.
Let's get some shant up in here.
These people don't even know who Shant is, but we know who Shant is.
Just look at that chin line. You'll know.
But your body language is telling me that you're worth a pen.
The whole vibe of this song, I thought it was set in like Western times, or like old timey. Like the vibe, and like, you know, that's not the Merlot in his mouth, that ain't the joke. Like, you know, I thought it was set maybe in like the 20s or I don't know, early 1800s or something. I mean, late 1800s. But then it was like, Esty wasn't there Tuesday night at the Olive Garden. So I was like, Olive Garden?
The Olive Garden. Yeah.
The worst place on earth?
You know this had that type of vibe that Mary J. Blige would be on this.
Oh yeah.
It's a fire song.
Really good. I'll give that a 9.
Give it a 9.
Honey, when I'm up, I'm right down in it. All the years I've given belief I can't face reinvention. I haven't met the new me yet. But there was happiness because of you. Verses and cries. Would've loved you for a lifetime. Leave it all behind. To look like weapons pointed at my deepest hurt. No, I didn't mean that. Sorry, I can't take pictures of light from the dress I wore at midnight.
I like this, but this is probably my least favorite song on here so far.
Honey, when I'm above the tree, haven't met the new me yet, and I think she.
That was good. That was
Yeah.
To me, that's the weakest song I've heard so far.
Weakest song, but it's really strong song. It feels like a part of folklore
Oh yeah.
and all of that.
There was happiness. There'll be happiness after you, but there was happiness like with you.
With you. Yeah.
Like that's such a strong like statement. Like it says a lot without being all wordy. I'd give this like an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
8.
This is probably the weakest one, but it's been fire so far. Dorothy?
This is what I was expecting from this. Well, like, in the idea that this is gonna be like the type of vibes I was getting from this.
Oh yeah.
I was not expecting.
Nobody, no crime.
Hey Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? You got shiny friends since you left town. No wishes for ya. Ooh, brighter and Tupelo. And if you're ever tired of being
I really like this dude.
the queen, selling dreams, selling makeup and magazines, stop and think about me.
No.
Your eyes shined brighter and
Dude, I'm really feeling this. I'm feeling this song a lot. That was a really strong song, man.
Gangsta.
I like that a lot.
Sound like a classic.
Yeah, it sounded like this could have came out in like the 60s or 70s.
You know, like those movies where it's like a theme of the song, or like I'm trying to think of a movie like Arthur. What was it? You know, like the opening to Arthur, that one song. I'm trying to think.
I thought you were talking about the aardvark. Every day when you're walking down the street, I was like, what are you talking about, bro?
No, not that. it just had that vibe.
Sounds
like,
nothing like that.
this is one of those Oscar songs right there.
Oh yeah, it sounds like this could have came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
It gave me this local girl, Emma Shepard. Check out her album, Public Displays of Affection.
Oh.
It gave me those vibes.
Let's play dress up like we're multi-billionaires. And I will wear my nicest dress if you will style your hair.
Was it a convention?
It was a convention in our city, and she was performing, and then we were.
Yeah.
I was just walking by. I just had to stop and like watch her whole set. I was like, this is some amazing. And I bought her CD. If you like Taylor Swift, you'll probably like Emma Shepard. So I'd give this like an 8.5.
break my soul in two, looking for you, but did I close my fist around something delicate? Did I shatter you? Sorry for not making you my centerfold. Disappointments, close your eyes and it gets colder and colder.
I love the instrumentation of this song, dude. It's so beautiful.
If I pushed you to the edge, but you were too polite to leave me, you forgive my soul. You're too wise to trust me and too old to care.
Ooh,
For not winning you an arcade ring.
this hurts.
Rise and it gets colder and colder.
By the gold clock, did I leave you hanging every single
Verse away. And when I got into the accident,
I think that I forgot to say your name.
I'm on a bench in Coney Island. Frowns tap over and over when the sun goes down. Making you mine, making you mine. Centerfold.
Oh, Cody Island! Oh, so awesome!
Dude, these opening lyrics sounded so Drake-ish.
Oh God,
Dude, breaking my soul into two looking for you, but you were right here. You know he would say
He would
something.
say something
It'd be
like
like,
that.
breaking my soul into two looking for you, but you were right here. If I can't relate to you anymore, then who am I related to? Drake says some corny things.
He said,
What's the I think the corniest. What was that?
You want me to say the corniest thing?
That Drake said? What was the corniest Drake lyric you could think of?
I don't know if I could say it. You know, he was looking at Nicki Minaj.
Oh no!
That big butt, but I was still staring at the titties, dog.
That was the worst.
The most corny. Shout out to all the Asian girls. Let the lights dim some.
Shout out the Asian girls, let the lights dim some.
Or so you wanna be a funny guy? I'll break your Kevin Hart boy.
Oh, you wanna be a motherfucking funny guy? Don't make me break your Kevin Hart, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty bad right there. Shake and bake Ricky Bobby.
I race for your love, shake and bake, Ricky Bobby.
Okay, we just gotta go. We just go into horrible Drake lyrics. Let's go back to Taylor Swift, bro. People are probably going to this skip. Coney Island, 9 out of 10. 9
out of 10.
If I pushed you to the edge, but you were too polite to leave me.
Ooh.
You missed the tongue who coaxed you into paradise and then left you there. Yeah, sorry for not making you mine. Like, I love that repetition. It just makes it sadder. This is sad.
Makes it like you're hard to, they're hard to say the word.
Making you mine. This is
Yeah.
I'd meet you where the spirit meets the bones every day, but I don't. I just sit here and wait. Oh, goddamn, my pain pits in the palm room. Your opal eyes are all up another row. I can't start it. You started it. Now I'm
This chorus bangs, dude. The way this chorus went, this is like, it's like how I imagine Taylor Swift to sound in my head, but like an updated version.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
good.
This is her at her, like, this is like some top-notch stuff, like
yeah.
lyrically, vocally, rhythmically, and all that. It's just like crazy.
Fire, dog.
She is experimenting with every single track.
But then again, we haven't really listened to much Taylor Swift. She could have been doing this.
She could have been doing this.
There's like multiple albums in
It's that specific album.
a specific one that we will never listen to. But I give this a 9 out of 10.
9.
Yeah. A Cowboy Like Me. I better hear a banjo in this. I better hear a twang in her voice, bro.
and you asked me to dance, but I said, now I know I'll never get tricks up mine. You're a cowboy like me.
This might be my favorite Taylor Swift album instrumentally.
Perched in the dark, telling all the rich what they pay for it. We could be the way for it, and I know I'll pay for it. 'Cause it's plotted hard to fuck this up. Never gonna love again.
These lyrics, is this about like two scammers, two city girls? I mean, well, a city girl and a city boy finding love? I really enjoyed this song.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like the way, like the pauses. This is like white girl swag. I'd give this like a 9 still.
Started in my sleep, and you passed right by. It's walking it till your high heels break. And I fell from the pedestals, clung to the nearest lips. Long story short, it was the wrong guy. When I dropped my sword, I threw it in the bushes. Ever and evermore will defeat themselves before you get the chance to swing.
You know the white girl's going wild for this song.
This feels like a song that would be on the radio, but thank goodness we got to it first before the radio would ruin it for us.
Oh yes, I really appreciate this album for not having like the radio hit, like, you know, not having the
like,
poppy, like,
because lyrically there's a lot going on with every single song.
Man.
This is some craziness. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride with the Swiftle.
the Swiftle ride.
The Swiftle ride.
I give this a 9 out of 10, bro. So the only 10 out of 10 so far is Champagne Problems. Next song, Marjorie. That's a black name.
You forget to be clever. You were talking to me now. Like we were alive in my head. You forget your power. I think you were still around. Still it wakes me up. You love the amber sky so much. Way there, the car ride back and up the stairs. But I've kept every grocery store receipt, 'cause every scrap of you would be taken from me.
Like, it was flipping. Like every verse was just like, you know, never be so kind that you forget to be clever. Never be so clever that you forget to be kind. Never be so polite that you forget your power. Never wield such power, you forget to be polite.
It's like some pimp stuff right there when I heard
This
that.
also sounds like some ancient Asian proverbs.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is really good.
Crazy.
I give this a 9, bro.
Oh yeah, I give this a 9.
This is a fire album, bro.
Fire album.
It's been a long time, and seeing the shape of your looks like you know that now. Got your letter, yes I'm doing better. Some situation that needs to be handled. Your closure. I'm just a wrinkle in your new life. Guilty, guilty, reaching out across the sea. It could cut deep to know you're right. Your closure.
Kid Cudi up in here? Yeah, like Kid Cudi vibes right there. No, not that. No, not there. I'm talking about it before that.
See what you're saying, bro.
Oh, the closure though. Closure.
I love that idea. Like, it cut deep to know ya, right to the bone. Yes, I got your letter. Yes, I'm doing better. I know that it's over. I don't need your closure. Like, that's like that feeling. Like, it's like I don't even need this closure. Like, I banish you to the shadow realm.
Yeah, that's what I do with all the hoes.
You banish your hoes to the shadow realm?
Yes.
I'd give that a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10.
Gray November. I've been down since June. Put me in a bad light. Trying to find the one where I went wrong. Address to the fire. And I couldn't be sure that this pain would be for evermore. Guess I'm feeling unmoored. Deep, but all it does is pause. Sending signals to be double-crossed.
Cannot think of all the cost. Oh, can we just get a pause? All the violence of the dog days.
And when I was shipwrecked, I thought he was
Like a more country Justin Timberlake, but not that album. No. That opening verse where she says, like, motion capture put me in a bad light. I replaying my footsteps on each stepping stone, trying to find the one where I went wrong. Putting like a visual to like when something goes wrong and you're just like replaying the whole situation in your mind, being like, what did I do wrong in this situation for it to like become this way, man? That's like
right.
Dude, this is a sad album. Not as sad as Folklore.
Not as sad as Folklore.
Folklore was having me curled up in a ball. This was really good though.
Man.
I'd give this a 9 still.
I'd give this a 9.
Really good, dude. His vocals, and I love the way they were like singing off each other. All went together. It was
super harmonic. It was just so beautiful. I was like, what?
I really like this album. Thank you. I forget the name of who requested this on
because this
Patreon.
album took us to a whole other mindset. I can't even think straight right now.
I forget who requested this, but thank you. I know she said she wasn't white.
My sister, what you want is bad. I bet I'm gonna be proud of you. I bet I'm